When I find something good, I tell you about it. So just recently I became aware of a small business called Viking and Weaver. You know, if you've heard me talk, how much I value things that are of a high quality, beauty, craftsmanship, attention to detail. So I was just thrilled, I really was, when this arrived in the mail. I can't wait to review this for you. My name is Matt and you're watching Everything Medieval. The goal of this channel is to be able to show you how you can make something that you can hold in your hands that helps you to connect to history a little bit better. A lot of times that's what we'll be doing, we'll be making it, but that's not always the case. Sometimes I want to show you where you can get something. I've tried to add little pieces here and there to my Viking kit over time, and when I was contacted by Jason and Ray, who run the business Viking and Weaver, and was asked if I'd be willing to share my thoughts on a Viking drinking horn that they sell, I said sure, why not? The horn arrived nicely packaged and in pristine condition, and I was really surprised that they had sent something extra. A handmade wooden stand complete with the late 15th century armet design that I use for my Everything Medieval logo.
That's unbelievable.
I guess surprised is like an understatement. I was blown away. Jason, who has a background in blacksmithing and engraving, crafted this stand, and it was just so unexpected. I couldn't believe it. But like everything they make, they pay special attention to detail. They go through additional steps to ensure that the horns are of a very high finish, and I'll explain what I mean in a moment about that. But first, I've got to take this on a test run.
My lord, please take your drinking horn. You look parched. School, refresh yourself. It's filled with the finest mead of these parts.
I have no idea what that is. I couldn't tell you. But let's actually test this horn out. I need to test this horn thoroughly, but finding the right beverage for just such an occasion is a task that requires persistence. Close, but not quite right. What I really need is something more festive. What I'm looking for is rarely stocked around here. Wait, what is this? The finest mead of these parts? I feel like when I'm drinking out of this, for some reason I'm compelled to raise my horn. I don't know why. Let's test this out. Yes. I want to talk a little bit more about the way it looks, the way it's made, what makes it unique, and sort of my first impressions. You know, the very first thing I noticed about this was just taking it out of the wrapping, the packaging. This part looks so smooth. It looked like, a lip that you would want to actually put your mouth on, and not something that was jagged and would be painful to drink from. So that is the very first thing I noticed. The other thing is just, how glossy the whole thing appeared. It's obviously natural, but it has a great shape to it. I think they picked out a good one for me to look at here. It has this classic shape. It's not perfectly straight. It bends a little bit to the side, swirls around there. It's nice. It's marbled, slightly marbled. It's not pure black. You can see a lot of browns in this area. At least I can. It might be hard to pick up on the camera. But it's nice looking. And it's got some weight in it. It's not like super light. It does have a lot of weight, especially in this bottom portion here. So what makes it different? Well, I can tell you. I buy a lot of replicas, so I do have first-hand knowledge of other horn drinking vessels and cups that are offered by other manufacturers and shops. But the ones that come from Viking and Weaver are sealed with a food-grade epoxy, and I can't tell you how important that is. Look, you're drinking out of a natural vessel, so you want the natural part sealed off. Just trust me on this. The inner surface has to be impermeable, or you might taste an unpleasant and unwelcome addition to your favorite drink. Nobody wants that. These horns are also completely sanitized before they seal them and polish them. You know what else is amazing? Whether you want an icy beverage or something room temperature or a drink that's piping hot, this Viking horn is going to be perfect. Hey, thanks again, Jason, for this stand. It's amazing. But wooden ones are not the only kind that they offer. I've actually got my eye on an iron one. I would encourage anyone who's at all curious to visit their website, vikingandweaver.com. There you can find out that they also can make group sets for like weddings and bachelor parties, graduation parties, etc. Their other work, like engraving and of course weaving, can also be found there as well. Honestly, I really like this company, and I think you should check them out. So thanks for watching today, guys. Looking forward to next time.
Skål!
I really hope I'm saying that right.